Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Challenged. And it's October, so that means it's time for a Halloween challenge. And this episode we're going to build a Halloween arena. So I've set another couple of requirements for it. And I lost it in the... Okay, well, it should have been here. But we need to build an arena, which needs to look nice. It needs to be Halloween themed. We need to have multiple waves of the mobs, and the fighting ground needs to be interesting, so it can't be just a flat circle. And that are the requirements for it. Well, I had them in this book, but now it's all gone. So that's great. But first we need to find the space, and the most Halloween biome I think is going to be the swamp. So let's find a swamp. Yeah, I found a swamp biome with a locate, but this is not going to work. It's not big enough. So let's look for another swamp. And this should do much better. So I've had TP command block to spawn. So I'll set up a teleporter from here to spawn. And from spawn to here. But let's first start with an area for the arena. And I'm thinking I want a little plateau, like a circle that's safe in the center, or at least there's not much going on in there, so it's a bit more calm in there. And then we'll have the more interesting fighting ground around it with some traps and stuff. But I think I want this circle to be made out of some kind of stone. Just to contrast the dirt which is going to be around it. Let's finish the centerpiece. It's quite simple, but it does work. And when you want it to start when you press the button, so then this thing should start. But for now, I think this is the correct size, and I've laid out some plans for what to build in each section. Now I've divided each section into some of the mobs I want to spawn. I think I'll put this away and just have 4 rounds. So first simple mobs, then some other spiders and things, then the swamp mobs, and then some fire mobs, and then the boss, which will probably spawn all these again too. So there's also each section, so you have the simple mobs in a graveyard, the spider mobs into the nested trees, and then you have the top mobs in the swamp place with pumpkins, and some fire mobs in the fiery area. And I'll have to divide this up a little bit better, so that also spreads a little bit, because I need to be the cop has to be on this side too. So when you're in a wave, it doesn't come all from one place, but it comes a bit from around you. So it's each 2 times a bit on opposite sides. But for I've also did some tests with the ground. This is a bit of the palette I want to go mainly with, and then each section will have its own little deviation from that to make it a bit more that style. So yeah, the fire will have magma and some other more soul sand and other places. But that should do animated path. This will be closed off when you start the game, or the PvP fight. But this should do for the design. Now you just need to actually make it. So I'll raise the wall a little bit up. Maybe even design the inside of it, and then we can make all the biomes in here. I will first design the wall, because then I have a clearer idea of how high everything should be and how it all works. And a wall has closed in around the arena, so now it's all encased. And it's a bit of a struggle, but I think this looks nice. I really struggled with these ones, because I did want it on the corners of the hexagon, but it's a difficult shape. So I'm pretty happy with this, and maybe you saw it, but I want the flames to turn blue once you complete a wave. So first wave these will turn blue, the second wave these will turn blue, third wave these will turn blue, and the last wave these will turn blue. Then at the end, at the very end, the eyes will lit up. So that's what I'm planning, but that will be done with command blocks. It is possible just to swap the block out without it flame going away, which is amazing. But now we need to work on the interior, and lastly we'll do the exterior, as that's not for something for now. But of course it needs to be done because now it looks a bit weird, as it just looks out of place now because it's not integrated into the terrain. But let's first do the inside. So I'll just I'll start building everything again, and then I'll show you. When we enter the arena, it's now completely filled with all kinds of stuff. So you can see we have the overgrown bit of the pumpkins, we have the bit of the spooky cobweb area where everything's a bit dead. We have the graveyard over here. We have more overgrown, and we have the fireplace, which is all blackstone. And that's all the things around here. But let's start with the graveyard. Over here I decided to put some more mud in the ground, so it's a bit drier and it's a bit empty. Because we don't want it to be too busy at the graveyard. And for the overgrown part I just added some green leaves and the grass, which is mostly over there, and it's around the center and the walls over here. But this is the greenest place in here. It really pops. And we have the pumpkins over here, and just a sort of grove, and here is the most rooted dirt, so this is a lot more than other places. For the spider place I've just added some soul sand, some mangrove root mud, and some soul soil to the ground. Added some dead leaves and cobwebs, and it's nice for the lava bits. I've just added a lot of mud and blackstone to make it a bit darker, and some macron blocks, what the name, and just some dead bushes. And as you can see, I've also sprinkled in some wither roses, so be careful where you step. And just some dripstone, so don't jump too high. And I think this really works as an arena. So one thing we need to do to decorate the whole thing is to finish the outside, which will be another big job. So I think I'll just make a couple of trees and then just place them around, and then add some extra other things like pumpkins and some foliage. And we now have a convincing swamp here, and I just copied the trees, one tree around the whole arena. It's just one tree in different orientations. So yeah, it looks diverse enough, so it doesn't really matter. And I've just added some water around, put some dead bushes in, some pumpkins, some mushrooms, and now it looks like a swamp. And around the path I've added some candles just to give them a bit more spooky vibe. As you spawn over here, or you start over here, and then this is the button back to spawn, which will take you back to spawn and sets all the game rules back. So when you teleport here, it stops the day-night cycle, it stops the weather cycle, and it makes it midnight. And it stops the mob spawning, so it can be dark out in here. And then you teleport back, it all turns it back to normal, so you can play survival again. But now we need to make the command blocks work, or the game work. So when you press the button, I kind of want to make player's inventory, clear player's inventory, but I don't want to lose the player's stuff if that's possible. So I'll look into that, if I can copy the player's inventory into a chest or something like that. But I don't know if it's possible, and I want to look into making a boss bar for the different waves. that includes different mobs, so I'll look into that too, into how that works. And I've now taken some stuff out. For us, let's start with the inventory. You technically can place inventory into a chest and give it back, but it's a bit tedious with a lot of command blocks. So instead we're doing this. So when you start the game, your inventory gets cleared, and then you get the items you need. So get a sword, a bow of infinity, a shield. Oh, and I forgot to give an arrow. And you get 32 stakes. And if you drop one, it gets automatically replenished. That's with this over here. But let's first stop this. So in this row, it just clears your inventory and then gives you an unbreakable sword, an unbreakable bow, and it destroys the block. If I place the block there, there's a block that activates the stakes. Then it copies the information from the armor stand over to you, and it gives you the shield. And then over here, it just gives the stake if the scoreboard is below 41 or below. That's the scoreboard on the right, and this one just updates the score to how much stake you have, and that together makes this work. And over here is for the boss bar, as you can see. And it's just to set it visible, or set it for all players and then set it visible. And this is to update it, because I'm going to give every mob the tag fighter, at least every mob that you fight. And then this just sets the boss bar to the tag to the amount of fighters that are there. So when we summon a mob with a tag fighter, it goes up, and we can put for different mobs, as you can see. So that is all working. Now it's time to figure out how to spawn each wave, which mobs you want. I think we should start with figuring out how we spawn mobs, where we spawn them, and how to look, and then we can play. I think I want to place them in the ceiling over here, on the correct spots. So we can just do the swirly things like display the position of the command block, but then 2 blocks up or something like that. So I think that's the easiest, instead of messing with coordinates. So as you can see, we're right under the arena. So we can just put some command blocks down here. And I want to see what I can do with some kind of animation. So if I can spawn the zombie halfway in the grave and then teleport it 1 block up. But I don't know if that's possible or that it just gets a lot of damage. But we'll see. But that would be really cool. And same for the lava mobs, or the fire mobs emerging from the lava. But I don't know if it's possible, if it's a good option. But we'll see. I will just figure out how we'll spawn the mobs and how many. And now all the mobs are laid out. As you can see, we have all the different categories over here. So it starts with these ones, the zombies and skeletons, and you have a skeleton without a bow and a skeleton with a bow. You have the zombie, and if they want, they can walk out of it. So that's the first 3 categories. As you can saw, the bar went up for all of them. So that's nice. Then we have the category for the spiders and the silverfish. So they also spawn. These will be completely hidden and will just pop out of the ground, which is great. And they shouldn't take damage, I think. Well, now I don't know. Maybe the spiders do take damage. Maybe I will have to move them up. Then we have the swamp mobs. So we have a witch, a box without a bow, a box with a bow, a slime with small and a bigger slime. So we have all these variations. And if we kill those and empty the bar again, then we will see. Okay, this is one problem. These two drop the slime balls, and I don't know how to change that. And then lastly, we have the nether mobs. So if the magma cubes in both sizes, and we just get them with and without sword. I will not spawn blazes or some other ones, because blazes will just fly away and the mobs will fight with each other. I think as at least the piglins will fight with the wither skeletons, and we don't want that. And lastly, we have a boss, but I will not show you that. That will be a surprise for in the fight itself. It will be at the end of the episode. But now it's time to position all the mobs in the arena. So I have to place them all around where they spawn in each round. And then we'll have to break it all up so they spawn in each wave. Then we'll basically have the whole thing finished. And everything should be working now. We'll have should have a boss fight, so you would leave your stuff in here. And then you'll go into the arena. And at the moment it's still peaceful. But when I press the button, it all starts. Go. Zombie. I'll focus on the other side. No, why are you back? Okay, it's already hectic. Yes, kill him. Okay, where are the builders? There should be 4 more. Where are the 2 again? Okay, yeah, fight. Okay. 1 more. I guess 1 is on the other side. There you are. There we go, wave 2. You're still dying. Go away. I have destroyed the bush. I should reset myself to adventure mode when please get here. They should go into adventure mode. Come here. No, you poisoned me. Ow. Put another bit of arrows. The arrows are helpful, but they also kill you. They also kill the others. You saw the silverfish died. Where's the other one? It's somewhere here. There. Swarm. Okay, let's go for the much. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. No. Okay, there we go. Don't do those. It's got me. No. Hello. Let's go to this side. Not again. Stuck. Let's get rid of the other box. There we go. And then some slime left and a witch. Okay. I have a bow. I haven't even used my bow. I'll get rid of slimes. Let's switch to adventure mode. So we'll not destroy more plants. Ah! You attack me from behind. That's not how you're supposed to fight. Why am I still poisoned? Okay, the skeletons don't do that much. Like how he's just stuck. Okay. Oh. I have to rethink that maybe for the release, because I do want to release the map to you. I don't know when. I hope it will be out when I finish this episode. When I release it, it should be out. Oh, this is close. Let me use the bow for once. Oh, that's a pillar. Oh, that's a British skeleton. British skeleton is behind there. There's still another mob. Oh, there you are. Hello. Final boss. Ah, not so many at the same time. Okay, let's clear this part first, because this is the simple part. The spiders and the zombies. I say it's simple while dying. No. Don't you dare. Okay, heal up a bit. Heal up. Come on. Ow, that is not... Ah, cobweb. Ah. Where's the spider going? Okay, we got it. Okay, I don't want to deal with the boss yet. Technically, I'd have to kill the little ones, but that would be a pain if we leave them alive. Alright. Small critter. Let's see. Which mobs do we have left? Here we have some magma cube. Ow, okay, now I think it's time for the final boss. He's stuck. Why are you stuck? How did you... Okay, this is anticlimactic. Well, there we go. And then the last mobs. There's one. There's the last one. Let's see it. Met. No. We did it. We defeated it. We defeated the knight. And that is the arena. And I want to make this available to you. I will make it a little bit harder by spawning the spiders a little bit higher and spawning the Wither skeletons out of the lava. Because I don't know why they get stuck, but they get stuck. And As you saw, I probably need to delete this one because the boss got stuck there. But for the rest, I really like how it went, and as you maybe saw, the flames turned blue one by one, and into the ice turned blue, and really love how it turned out, and the gate closed behind us, of course. But that is the end of the episode. As I said during the fight, I want to make this available to you, so there should be a link in the description to Planet Minecraft with the map, where you can also see the starter base, and I'm planning to update the map each video. So after every video, there will be a updated map on Planet Minecraft with the new challenge in it. But I will tweak this, and then it will be playable for you guys too. But that's the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did. If you have any good ideas for fun challenges, drop them down in the comments. Maybe I will do them. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. And for those who are still here, here's a sneak peek of the final mess of command blocks. So there you have the inventory clearing and configuring. Here's the waves. Here's the wave spawn thing. So it starts here and goes through the line. And then you have the music over here and all the way at the bottom over there, the hole. And you have the end of the game over here, which resets everything, the purple. And all of this mess makes the arena fight possible. And as an extra bonus, here's a little time lapse of me building the arena.